Teaching is knowing, planning, doing, and reflecting. First of all, teachers need an organized body of knowledge to be effective. You need to understand where things fit in. You have some context, some theoretical understanding, not just a random set of skills and theories plugged in here and there. Knowledge enables you to align your classroom practice with research and research-based theory and not get suckered in by the fad of the month. Therefore, it enhances your students' learning, having an organized body of knowledge. Expert teachers have 4 kinds of knowledge. Content area knowledge, you know the subject that you're teaching. If you are an elementary or a special ed teacher, the onus is on you to get the knowledge that you need related to the subject areas, the science, the social studies. It is common and it is expected. If you're an elementary or a special ed teacher, if you're doing a unit on something, that you have to go out and get more information. That is expected. And by the way, teacher preparation programs of any kind, we don't prepare finished products. It is impossible. We prepare teachers who are ready to learn to become master teachers. Point number 2, pedagogical knowledge. Pedagogy is the science of teaching, commonly referred to teaching strategies or techniques or skills. Expert teachers have a variety of these. They know a lot of different models. They don't rely just on direct instruction or discovery learning. They have a toolbox full. 3, pedagogical content knowledge. This is knowledge of the strategies for teaching specific content. You know how to teach reading, how to teach math, the specific problems that learners face when they are learning these sorts of things. Pedagogical content knowledge, strategies related to teaching specific content. And 4, knowledge related to learning, learners, and human development. Research related to how people best learn. What is developmentally appropriate? So, how people best learn, you have knowledge of all learning theories. Research-based. 2 caveats. As I said, expert teachers have a toolbox full of tools and strategies. They don't rely on any one strategy specifically. There's no magic bullet. There's no one strategy that works best all the time. It's not simply direct instruction or discovery learning or this or that. The more tools you have, the more strategies, the more models of instruction you are aware, the better teacher you're going to be. Because let me give you a hint, gang, there's no one strategy that works best for all students. Those people that come around and try to sell you stuff, that say, this is the best strategy, let me tell you something. They're lying. They want you to buy their product. Be aware of for-profit organizations because they are for-profit. That's the bottom line. We are, hopefully, for people, for public, for our students. The second caveat, before I get too liberal on you, is that you need to understand learning and human motivation from a variety of perspectives. I know of very few people that are pure humanistic learning theory people. We use all of these theories, behavioral, cognitive, social constructive, humanistic, and holistic learning theory, all help us understand. Learning theories do not help you predict behavior. Learning theories help you understand behavior. The second part, planning. Effective teachers plan. Good teaching does not happen by accident. They have the activities, the questions. They have decided how students learn and what they are going to learn. They have plans with a purpose. They have that purpose statement, sometimes called an objective, and all input or information is related to that purpose statement. All activities and assignments are related to that purpose. It's not higgledy-piggledy. It's not random. Good teaching doesn't just happen. You can't wing it. It is planned. And this is not just Andy saying this. This is a body of research saying. And for those of you who want just a simple lesson plan format, the Johnson lesson plan format for teaching information or concepts, purpose statement, information, activity. You can pause here if you need, or you can look at my book. Or the Johnson lesson plan format for teaching skills. Same thing, purpose statement, input, and you can pause or look at my book. Number 3, planning results in more purposeful instruction with fewer management issues, no downtime. Idle hands are the devil's tool, all right? Students are engaged. They know what to do. You are teaching for a purpose. And planning enables you to use higher level teaching strategies. The first time you use inquiry or discovery learning or a jigsaw, these are kind of complicated. You need to plan ahead to make sure that this new strategy, number 1, works, it's planned out, but it is aligned with your lesson plan purpose statement and you're doing something. Not to do something, but to teach, to reach a lesson plan purpose. Doing, the third part, those are your platform skills, presenting the material to be learned. Now, you can't do this until you attend to number 1 and number 2, knowledge and planning. That enables you to do the doing well. Well-paced instruction, keep it interesting and exciting, looking at your students, keeping all students engaged. That's the doing part. That also has to do with pedagogy. The strategies of using questions and wait time and looking at your students and keeping students engaged, as I said before. The doing part, all right? Most people equate teaching with only the doing part, with being exciting, with being interesting. Well, you can't be exciting or interesting if A, you don't have the knowledge base, and B, you have not planned. If you try to be exciting without planning, you usually babble. And number 4, the last part, reflecting. Now, master teachers make mistakes. What separates the good teachers from those with growth potential, e.g. those not so good? The good teachers say, what worked in this lesson? What could I do differently next time? How could I make this better? Teachers with growth potentials, they say, oh, those students, oh, those parents, oh, those media. Good teachers reflect. Now, lesson reflection. You say what works and what doesn't work. What can I do better next time? Reflection also has to do with, am I aligned with best practice? Is there research and theory to support what I'm doing? And number 4, teaching philosophy. Am I aligned with my classroom philosophy, my teaching philosophy, my human philosophy? Am I being the type of teacher I want to be, the type of teacher I believe in? Am I being the type of human being I want to be, the type of human being I believe in? So reflecting is not just what worked and what didn't, but is what I'm doing aligned with research and theory? Is what I'm doing, am I an authentic teacher? Is it aligned with my teaching philosophy? And that's why it's important to have a teaching philosophy, but that's a lesson for another day, isn't it? We are going to end right here. Teaching, knowledge, planning, doing, and reflecting.